is Mary Boblinski, Director of the Amherst Public Libraries, welcoming you to Library Limelight. Today we'll be having some culinary delights with Richard Walters, Executive Chef of Grill 91. Richard, I brought a few books with me today. You're a top chef, but we have a lot of people in the community and maybe just starting cooking or getting interested in it, so I brought this Now You're Cooking. This is a guide for beginners. It teaches beginners how to cook. And Ellen Korn's students love to learn how to cook, so that's a great one. A standard author is Jane Brody, and so I brought this Good Food Gourmet. Her nutrition and food and recipe books are excellent. And also she includes some menus. Sometimes people who are starting to cook, maybe for company, have questions as to what should they have on the menu, what's good together and what isn't. And so that's a nice feature of this particular book. Many people now are having buffets, so I bought Betty Crocker's buffet book. There are many, many Betty Crocker books, but this is one that talks about buffets and the kinds of things that you might have on a buffet for company. And then this probably be more to your liking, this next one is Cooking with Master Chefs. And that's very popular because people are always interested in what top chefs and master chefs are doing. And I think that's the reason for the popularity of the chef shows that we have on Library Limelight. We have also the Basic Gourmet, which has 100 different recipes. Something I like about these books are all the beautiful photographs and the illustrations. It's just wonderful as you leaf through to see the different ways that you can serve things, different ideas, just marvelous, marvelous illustrations. And also, I know you're going to be doing a little something unusual in the second half of the show, so I bought this Meat and Game Cookery and Game Cookery in America and Europe. And my last book that I brought today is because I know you're going to be doing a pasta dish, and I love pasta dishes. So I brought Leslie Mackley's pasta book, and you can see the illustrations on the front and the back of this that show different types of pasta and different kinds of ingredients that might go with it. And I know you've got something exciting you're going to show us today.
We're going to prepare our signature dish at the Grill 91. It's a Pasta 91. And we're going to start out with a little extra virgin olive oil.
That's the best. How can you go wrong if you start out with that way?
That's true. And we're going to let this heat up, get this nice and hot.
Richard, have you been at Grill 91 a while? Or?
I've been there since we opened in 6 years ago.
6 years. Now, where's your restaurant located?
Downtown Buffalo, 91 Niagara Street by City Hall. And about a tablespoon of pine nuts.
That's a nice popular ingredient today, isn't it? Is it difficult to get pine nuts?
No, they're a little on the expensive side.
But you can get them at most of the supermarkets?
Yeah, they're available year-round. And we're going to let these toast to get the flavor. And into that, we'll add a little fresh minced garlic.
Oh, that's going to make it healthful.
Oh, yeah. Toss that around a little bit.
What is there about the delicate flavor of fresh garlic?
I love it.
I
The
do too.
aroma. And a little crushed red pepper to your liking.
And that could be more or less those people who like something really hot and those who don't.
Right. And we have some fresh concassé tomato, homegrown this time of year.
And you've cut those on the small side.
Yeah, this is a small dice. Let that heat through. And to that we'll add some fresh herb de Provence. Well, it's not fresh, it's dried.
Well, fresh or dried, whatever.
Yeah, it'll give us some nice flavor. Fresh broccoli florets.
Oh, I love the ingredients going into this.
Just a few of those for color. And we got some very nice Italian white wine. Add to that.
Broccoli's so good for you. I'm glad to see you include that. That's nice. You know, your downtown restaurant, and I've read about some closings of downtown restaurants, and yet Grill 91 has been in operation quite a number of years.
Yeah, we've been there for 6 years. We've been rather successful.
To what do you credit the success of your restaurant?
Well, probably the quality of the food and our ability to give customers what they want.
Mm-hmm. Well, because you're really cooking to order lots of times, aren't you?
Right.
And you serve lunches, of course. And I suppose lunches downtown, you have a lot of people who come for lunches from the businesses and companies downtown. And
okay, this was some angel hair pasta I just added to this. Give that a toss, heat it through. And set it on the plate here. And you want to keep the broccoli a little on the crisp side.
that's good. People don't like mushy vegetables anymore. They feel all the nutrition's cooked out of them. I do like the color in that, too.
Right. And we'll top that with a little pecorino romano. Some chopped parsley. And I have this little tomato rosette that I made earlier.
Oh, how did you make the tomato rosette?
Well, I could probably show you real quick here. Start out with your tomato. Make sure your knife is very sharp.
I see.
Just keep cutting along.
You're peeling it. That's nice. Did you leave the peel on the tomatoes that you had in the frying pan? Or the
No,
skillet?
that's a term concassé. It means peeled, deseeded, and diced.
So this is a way to use the tomato peel
Right.
to make a little rosette.
Yeah, this one's not as nice as I'd like it to be, but you can get the basic
put that
idea.
on the side there where we can let there. It's wonderful.
You can get the basic
that
idea.
one will have 2 rosettes.
Yeah.
That's lovely. Now, with pasta dishes, can you change the vegetables according to the seasons? This is your signature dish,
Yeah.
right? And, of course, broccoli is available all year round, as are tomatoes.
Oh, you can use anything, zucchinis, yellow squash, fresh green beans.
And is this one of your very popular dishes? Do
Oh,
people
yes,
like
we
pasta
sell
now?
quite a few of these.
So that you're finding people are eating more of the pasta veggie dishes? What else is popular today?
Today, a lot of red meat. People are getting back to the red meat. And another thing we do a lot of wild game. Been experimenting with that lately.